out here. I just got off work. I figured I'd make a really quick video of one of the cars. This is basically kind of my daily driver. I drive this one all the time, most of the time, unless I've got the van out or one of the other cars I drag out. But this is kind of the most whatever. It's got everything in it or whatever. It's a 90 model. It's nothing fancy. It's a craptastic AOD. All stock, basically inside. It does have a Lintec valve body. That's what the switch is for. We'll just go around. Like I say, it's got old school center lines on it. One of these rims I've actually owned since 1992, I believe. I had a set of skinnies. My brother smashed one of them. Yeah, I need some paint work. The car's been repainted once that I know of, and it needs a bunch of other stuff. It needs the door sills done, things like that. I'll go through it real quick. Let me get our thing prop up. There we go. It's just your basic garbage. It's got AC, got heat, it's got Mac long tubes. Well, let me start from the top. It's got a piece together cold air kit, a 73mm C&L. It's got a 65mm throttle body. It's got a stock Explorer upper lower. It's got GT40Ps on it. It's got a underdrive crank pulley. It's got a NX 264 comp cams, like a little nitrous cam. I actually found that in the junkyard for $18. Pulled it out of a motor in the junkyard. It's got Mac 1 5/8 long tubes. It's got an H pipe, and right now it's got Mac the Mac flow paths, the turn down pro dumps, whatever they are. They're 3-inch. It's 2.5 to the 3-inch, and it dumps out at the axle. It's got a B&M 3000 non-lock stall converter with a AOD. It's got a hardened pencil shaft. It's got a Lintec valve body where I can turn overdrive off and shift it 1, 2, 3. It's got 31 spline axles. It's got a 430 gear. It's also got 90-10 struts up front, and it's got I believe it's Vita, maybe UPR stuff on the rear suspension. Real quick. Hard to tell. I'm pretty sure it's UPR. And it's got drag shocks in the back. I've only taken this car to the track one time, no, three or four times, but the last time it went, it hadn't been up in the track in like 3 years. I just wanted to try and get in the sevens. The best it ever ran was a 788 at a high 86. That non-lock just kills the mile an hour. And I really just wanted to get it in the sevens. I've got a few things planned for it. Well, one thing mainly is to do a different intake on it. Everyone says that the Explorers are the holy grail for 50 bucks at the junkyard. Yeah, they're a great upgrade over stock intake, but they are by no means the horsepower kings. So I'm going to put a different intake on it. I've done that on a couple other cars they've always picked up, so we'll get that going here for long. And put a different mass air, probably go to 24s just to help it out. Ultimately, I'd like to go ahead and convert it to a stick shift just to make it a little bit more fun to drive. Not a fan of the automatics. I think everybody, or at least all my friends, know that. Again, like I say, this poor thing. We got the, I can't even see it really. Shift light set at 5400. Goodness gracious. But it needs an intake on it so I can crank it up a little bit more. And like that, maybe this winter try and get it into, I'll probably try to take it back up there. I've got, like I say, I've got a bunch of cars. I've got to try and get them all to the track while the cool weather, when the cool weather rolls in here good. stuff I'm working on. Like I say, this is basically the car I drive every day. I've also got a few others that I can drive, but I typically just end up driving this one. And that's about it. I'll update it whenever we get to the track, and I'll put the actual numbers of what it ran in the description. So, all right, peace out, YouTube.